What's up guys, today I'm going to be showing you every single Iron Man minifigure ever made, other than the extremely rare Heroic Age Iron Man suit that was given out in Comic Con back in 2012 and now is extremely valuable, which is the main reason I don't have it. First of all, we have the Mach 5. This suit is only included in its compact suitcase form, so no minifigure has been made for it, and the only thing special about this suitcase is the two stickers on either side. This suit was first seen in the second Iron Man movie. Next we have Mach 6. This one, like most Iron Man suits, has the round arc reactor piece and is based on the suit that Iron Man was wearing in the second Iron Man movie and the Avengers. Next we have the Mach 7. This one is almost exactly the same as the Mach 6. The only thing different about it is the torso and legs print. And also he has a different arc reactor piece. Instead of the circular one, he has the triangle one. This suit was also based on the first Avengers movie. Next we have the Mach 17, also known as the Heartbreak Iron Man suit. This suit is based off the suit that Iron Man was wearing in the third Iron Man movie, and it looks really awesome. He has a different helmet piece compared to the Mach 6 and Mach 7. As you can see, it has some silver towards the mouth, and this piece is extended a bit, the red one. Also, the torso print looks really different and awesome. There's a lot of gold there, so it looks nicer, and also the arc reactor looks like it's been exposed like it was in the movie, so that also looks really cool. Next we have another suit that was seen in the third Iron Man movie, and this one is the Mark 42. Now if you don't remember which one this is, it's the one that kind of disassembled into lots of different parts in the movie, and it was really awesome. This is definitely one of my favorites, not my favorite but one of my favorites. I love that it has so much gold, and unlike the Mark 17, this one, its arc reactor is not covered by anything, so it's not exposed, it looks better. Also, the helmet piece is exactly the same as the one for the Mark 7. Next we have the first War Machine suit. This one was also seen in the third Iron Man movie, and it looks very similar to Iron Man obviously. His helmet, instead of being red and gold like Iron Man's, is exactly the same, but it's silver and grey. His torso print looks similar, but instead it's grey and it has a triangular arc reactor piece. And he also, instead of having white or transparent blue repulsors, he has red ones. And he has a really cool, and I love this feature, gun on the side, right here, which I've added a red stud to make it look like it's shooting. Next we have Iron Patriot. This one was also seen in the third Iron Man movie. And you probably can tell that this one is not a real Lego figure because it looks a bit off. I mean, the real Lego figure looks really cool, but this one doesn't, it looks a bit ugly. So I'm just going to be talking to you about the real Lego figure. I love the blue colour, I love how it's nice and purple. The helmet piece looks really cool, and as you can see the torso print is similar to War Machine's, but instead has been made to look more like the American flag. And as you can see behind the arc reactor they added a star as well, so that looks really cool. He also still has the gun that's shooting on the side, and yeah, overall it looks really awesome. Next we have the Mark 43. This one is based on the suit that Iron Man was wearing in the second Avengers movie, Avengers Age of Ultron. It looks really awesome. I love how they've changed the helmet piece a bit. I mean, it's not so different, but as you can see they've added two lines to it, which makes it look different. And I like this, adding a variety to the helmet piece, because so far the other ones were really similar to each other. Actually the same. I also love the new torso print, it looks really cool. I think they've made the arc reactor piece smaller than the other suits. I really like that idea, it makes it look better. And they've removed the gold this time, but left traces of it on the suit. Now this suit is only one upgrade from the Mark 42, since it's the Mark 43. And it looks really cool. Next we have the Mark 45. This one looks really similar to the Mark 43. The helmet piece is almost exactly the same, other than the fact they've added those extra lines on the top, which makes it look awesome. The torso print is almost exactly the same again, other than the fact that the arc reactor piece is not a full circle, it's a semicircle, and these gold parts are more you can see them more on the side. They're more visible, and same with the legs. Next we have the Iron Legion Iron Man suit. This one was also seen in Avengers Age of Ultron, and it was the suit that was a droid, so Iron Man was not piloting it. I think it looks really nice, and I love how they've changed the design of it compared to all the other Iron Man suits. So basically they've replaced the red and gold with white and purple. I also like the fact that unlike all the other Iron Man suits, this one is the only one to have the Avengers logo on the torso print, and that looks awesome. Next we have the Hulkbuster suit from Avengers Age of Ultron. Now this one is a really awesome suit, and it's definitely one of my favourites. Basically because it's so big and so different to the other ones. It's definitely bigger than the Hulk actually, so not exactly as it was seen in the movie, but it still looks really awesome as a Lego build. You can even fit Iron Man in there, so that's pretty cool. And I definitely recommend you buy it if you don't have it. Next we have the first Civil War minifigure, and that's War Machine. Now he looks really awesome. I love the fact that they've changed the colour scheme. So instead of being silver, it's a dark blue kind of black, and that looks really cool. I also love the new helmet piece with all these lines on it, and also they've changed the old gun with the stud shooter, which looks much better. Next we have the Mark 46. This one is also from Civil War. The one to the left is exactly the same as the one to the right, other than the fact that one of them has a helmet on and one of them doesn't. I think the torso print is really similar to the Mark 43. As you can see, it's almost exactly the same, just a bit different. And also the legs print has the same printing as the Mark 45 and is similar to the Mark 42 as well. Not exactly the same, but similar. Next we have the micro version of the Heroic Age Iron Man suit. Now, I don't know why I like it so much, but I just love it. I know it's really small and stuff, but I think it looks really cool. The reason it's so small is because it's from the Shield Helicarrier set, so they had to have some scaled down minifigures to fit on the Shield Helicarrier. It looks really awesome, and I don't know what to say about it other than the fact that it's been based on the Heroic Age Iron Man suit and just been scaled down. You can't really attach anything to his hands, I mean they're too small anyway, and he's stuck on this base plate, so he doesn't have any legs or anything other than this big round thing that attaches to a stud, but it looks really awesome. Next we have Space Iron Man. As you can see, he has a different helmet piece. Instead of this really wide bit, he has this kind of narrow bit, and I think it looks much better. He also has different torso and legs print, and by different I mean completely unusual, so nothing like the other ones. Looking really cool. He's also white, not red, as you probably noticed. And at the back he also has this kind of jetpack to help him go to space, I guess. Next we have Scuba Iron Man, and wow, I don't know what to say about this because it's so cool. This is probably the main reason, or the only reason why someone would buy the set it was included in, the Iron Skull sub-attack, just for this minifigure because it looks so awesome. As you can see, he doesn't have the normal, torso print. This one has a shoulder piece, and on the shoulder piece there's an arc reactor piece on it, so that looks really cool, an awesome new idea. And at the back he also has this kind of jetpack to help him move in water, and also this kind of, I don't know, propeller, something to help him steer in water as well, so that looks really cool. I don't think he's been in any of the movies, other than the fact that this one might be the one that was in the Avengers when Iron Man was retracting the Tesseract. Although I don't think so, I think it's just a different suit that looks similar to that one. Next we have the Silver Centurion, in my opinion the best Iron Man minifigure that has been made so far. I just love the design of it. I love the shoulder piece they're using, the kind of triangle parts of the sides. The arc reactor piece, unlike all the other ones that have a circle, or most of the other ones have a circle, this one has a triangle. And it's also an actual brick, so that looks really cool, a square kind of plate, so that looks cool. It's printed on, it's not a sticker. And at the back he also has this kind of piece. I don't know what it is, but it makes the figure look more 3D and stuff sticking out of it, which is the main reason why I like it so much. This one was included in the Avengers Age of Ultron, Lego Marvel's Avengers video game, sorry. Yeah, that's what the name of the game, for free. Although because I bought the Wii U version, I had to buy him off eBay for like £20. So he's a bit expensive if you want him, but he is awesome. Next we have the first 2017 minifigure, and this one is the Invincible Iron Man suit. Now this one, as you can see, it looks quite different to the other ones, mainly because they've used a different helmet piece. Unlike the other ones that have two pieces and you can lift the mask to see Tony Stark's face, this one you have to remove the whole helmet. Now I don't really like that. I'd love, if you could actually lift the mask, but to be honest I'm not so bothered because they finally changed the helmet piece, and I'm really glad with that because I got bored of seeing the same Iron Man helmet piece every single year, just a bit different. So I think this one looks awesome and I hope they make more like it. The torso and legs print is quite simple, and since this is one of Iron Man's first suits, it's supposed to look simple. And another thing that they've changed for the 2017 Iron Man minifigures is instead of included only studs for Iron Man's repulsors for when he's flying, they included this awesome kind of punch piece, and this makes it look like Iron Man's punching with his repulsor rays while flying or something like that. I think this looks really awesome, and yeah, it's a really good idea, and I hope they include more in future sets. Next we have Mighty Micro Iron Man, and he looks a lot like the Iron Man from the Superhero Squad show. That used to be a show on Disney XD where they kind of had all the Marvel characters looking really short and weird. This one kind of reminds me of that actually, because his mask print looks a lot like as it did in that show, and the fact that he's short and everything about this figure. Probably maybe the designers got some inspiration from the show. It looks like it to me. And last we have Tony Stark. Now I'm so glad they made this minifigure because we have all these Iron Man suits. What's the point without having the person who made them and wears them? So I think it's awesome that they made this minifigure in 2013. It looks really awesome. I definitely recommend you get it, especially because of that torso print with the arc reactor piece on his chest. And before I finish off this video, I'd also like to include two bad guys, Iron Skull and Justin Hammer. Now Iron Skull is technically not Iron Man, but he's wearing an Iron Man suit, so I'm just going to include him. And Justin Hammer is wearing a suit of Tony Stark that he made himself. So yeah, that's what they look like. Not as good as the Iron Man minifigures, but kind of resemble them a bit. Here are all the suits together. Let me know in the comments which one is your favourite, and if you enjoyed this video then please leave a like and subscribe.